I've never been like, fuck Genshin, it's the worst game ever made.
Listen, he might have not said fuck Genshin is the worst game ever made, but I'm going to fuck Genshin is the worst game ever made. Fuck y'all Genshin stands. Fuck y'all characters that look like they're made out of Play-Doh. Fuck your mom, your dog, your cat, your uncle, your nephew, your sister, your neighbor, everybody, bro. Anybody that's a hardcore stand for these games, be it Genshin, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, anything, ZZZ, any game that I'm not even bringing up, fuck you too, bro. Be a normal person. Play these games for fun, like a hobby. Other than that, if you're one of these hardcore fans, fuck you too. What's good, guys? CJ here, and today we're going to take a look at a video by the homie Marco Meatball. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I feel that a lot of shit's been going on in the gacha community, per usual, a lot of drama, and I want to get my toes, my hands dipped into this and simply put an end to this, or at least try to, because it's honestly pathetic. And the main reason y'all are seeing my mug right now, instead of me having my little PNG VTuber, is because I didn't want no smartass coming to my comments talking about, well, you can talk big while hiding your face behind a PNG. No, this is me. So if you watch this video and you feel some type of way, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below, hit me up on social media, or have a one-to-one chat with me on Discord, and maybe I'll make a video about it. But now, I want to make this video because, honestly, half of the shit that goes on in the gacha community when it comes to drama makes no sense. And I feel that starting now, I want to be the mediator. The guy that takes no sides, but shits on everybody when these topics are ridiculous, pathetic, and outright stupid. So let's take a look at the homie's video and see why the Genshin community is up at arms with the homie, okay?
All right, guys, let's clear some of the air really quick. In July of 2024, Natlan was getting ready to come out, and I made a Twitter post. It's really weird that we're using culture and music from different regions, Africa and Latin America, and then not featuring those people in the game. That is an enormous shame. This led to a sort of explosion of agitation and anger and real, like, a real sense of outrage.
I remember when that was going on, everybody was up at arms at comments like these, bro. It was actually insane.
Calling me racist, calling me a white pig, telling me that my career was washed up, so on and so forth. Saying that I wanted Aventurine to die in Honkai Star Rail because I auditioned for it, which I never did.
Saying he wanted Aventurine to die because who the fuck is Aventurine? I don't give a shit. Have him or her die. I don't care.
Calling me the leader of the woke movement, or on Billy, they call that the ZZZQ movement. Basically getting essentially review bombed for my video on that, talking about how my videos suck, how I'm insincere, how this, that, and the other. And, you know, what am I gonna do? I can't do anything about that. Like, there's a cultural divide there. That spilled into sort of my YouTube channel, and it spilled into, you know, there was Tectone made a video about it, which is fine. I don't really care about that. But
yo, Tectone, if you make a video on my video, how you doing, boss? I hope you're doing good. Appreciate you reacting.
Why I was leaving, I made a couple posts about why I was leaving and stopping and making less frequent Genshin videos, so on and so forth. And then on top of that, you know, Wuthering Waves had come out, and that was something I was really looking forward to because I really loved what I played in terms of combat with Punishing Grey Raven. And so when Wuthering Waves came out, I was like, oh, this is actually what I prefer over Genshin, where...
No way he prefers Wuthering Waves over Genshin. How dare he, chat? How dare he prefer Wuthering Waves over Genshin? That's blasphemy, bro. Just that statement alone right there, I know why people are going to be on him. And they have the right to. I mean, he prefers one game over the other. Oh my God, bro. That's a crime. Jesus, bro. How dare he, bro?
Oftentimes I felt like the story was sort of all over the place. I didn't really lock in with the story. I always really enjoyed exploration and like sort of seeing the vistas of Genshin. But ultimately, I think what ended up happening is I sort of became very agitated by by those comments, and then the constant, and then I was putting out the Notlon videos, and there was a conversation around, oh, you're a hypocrite for putting these videos out. And it's like, I never said I was gonna like not involve myself with Genshin. I never said that I was gonna boycott Genshin. For me, being that I am friends with people from Latin America, that felt more of a thing that I was more connected to.
Okay.
You know, so I suppose, you know, if
that.
people want to say that's hypocritical, then fine. I mean, like, I can't control what anybody says about this anymore. And that's fine. And so Wuthering Waves came out. I started to really lean.
People are always going to find something to get butthurt about. That's one thing. And he's right. You can't control that, bro. You just go with it. There's always going to be something that people are going to complain, cry, and bitch about.
Into it. We know how the update to 1.0 happened. We know that 1.0 was kind of whatever. It was good, but it wasn't kind of great, slow. And it felt like a carbon copy of Genshin. Okay, so on and so forth. So I continue to do what I always do, but I don't interact with Honkai Star Rail anymore either, because I was getting auditions for Honkai Star Rail. And what ended up happening was I was actually being spoiled for what was happening. And frankly, I did not enjoy Penacony. I didn't enjoy that story arc. It felt overwrought with dialogue, and I just...
Listen, I just got back to Honkai Star Rail. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm building my characters, all that good stuff. But I gotta be honest, them motherfuckers be yapping. I've been playing for like 12 hours. 11 and a half of those hours are yapping, bro. Like just talking and talking and talking. And I can't skip that shit. Why can I not skip the goddamn story in Honkai Star Rail? Like, why?
Didn't care. I mean, I was not interested in that.
Facts.
I was interested in ZZZ, but then I was leveling up Ellen, and I was like, hold on, like, I'm spending all this time leveling up this character. It's what I do in every single gacha game. Yeah. And I just sort of got tired of it. It especially because ZZZ is such a concentrated thing where it really feels like you're like leveling up in the same way that you do and spending all your mats and stuff and the time gating. That's all the stuff that happens in every other Hoyo title, and obviously it happens in every other gacha game. I was also playing Arknights at that time on top of other games, not just gacha games. And so I was kind of just like tired of the thing. So I just stopped playing ZZZ, and also like I'm trying to save money. So then Wuthering Waves comes out 2.0, and I'm really excited about it because it's like, it's a real change of pace. I mean, yeah, I do think it's defying gacha games and moving in a different direction. I really felt like the story was the predominant important feature of the game. And I also thought that flying was also defying the gacha like game landscape. And it really does feel like Kuro is moving in a different direction.
Now listen, I play a lot of gacha games. I tend to not only play the most popular games, but when I get bored, I dabble in all these random gacha games. I just download, install, and play whatever gacha game appears just to see what they're all about, what they got to offer. A lot of my friends be playing random games, so I check those too. And at the end of the day, they're all the same shit. Steaming pile of shit. It's the same exact model. You grind, you level up your characters, you wait for the next character, you summon, so forth and so on. It's the same shit. But I do feel that recently, at least with the 2.0 update, Wuthering Waves has felt amazing. It's inching ever closer to what a AAA title is supposed to feel like, especially coming from gacha games. With gacha games, you always get this, it's not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. It's almost enough, but it's not enough. And it's always like that. You're never fully there. And I'm not saying Wuthering Waves is there. I'm saying they're inching closer than what a lot of these other games currently are doing. At least that's what it's felt like for me. And when I compare it to a lot of these other games that I played that I also consider very good, Genshin has its good things, Honkai has its good things, ZZZ has its good things. And when you compare all of these things, personally, for my taste, I think that Wuthering Waves is doing an amazing job getting us closer to that AAA title feeling from a gacha perspective.
You gotta understand that, like, people outside of the gacha sphere, most people think gacha is terrible.
Bro, that's a fact. All of my boys, they play shooters, they play AAA titles, Elden Ring, Wukong, all them good titles that be dropping. They think I play these like bottom tier yee ass garbage truck juice ass games. They're like, bro, you're playing like tic-tac-toe and fucking connect dots on your phone. Like, who got time for gacha games, bro? Like, that's garbage. Like, why do you even play it? That's the mentality of people that don't play gacha games, that don't play mobile games for that matter. And a lot of them have seen some of the cutscenes and some of the gameplay, me flying around, exploring some of the combat from Wuthering Waves and the open world. And they're like, bro, what game are you playing? What is that? And I tell them, oh, that's just, you know, that's one of them garbage truck juice ass games. One of them gotchas. And they're like, no way. And they've actually tried it out. And that's where I'm saying, like, WuWa is really doing something.
Like most people, I have had to defend gacha and my content revolving around gacha games on this channel more than anything else.
I love playing gacha. I spend a lot of time playing gacha. I ain't never going to offend them shits. Gacha is trash, period.
And there was a point where I was making a lot of Genshin content and people would be like, hey, I'd love for you to stop making so much Genshin content because it's just constantly Genshin content. And to be fair, at that point, I was actually sponsored to Genshin and I was like, okay, well, like I could have sold out and I could have only done Genshin and made a shit ton more money. But like, that's never been the scope of the channel.
Listen, Kuro, Genshin, any of these upcoming games, Ananta, whatever else, sponsor me. I'll sell out like a mofo. Y'all the best game ever. Trust. It is what it is. I need to get the bag.
This channel has always been about music. It's always been about, you know, all sorts of different kinds of music. People want to use the fact that my channel sort of really took off with FromSoft because that was around the corner of Elden Ring, and that really like thrusted the forward momentum of the channel. And then I started 3 years ago, I started reacting to Genshin, and that did very well, of course. And then I sort of doubled down on it, not just because it was popular, but also because I genuinely liked it. I liked Yu Peng Chen's compositions. And then as things have gone on, I've started to realize that like I really like Yu Peng Chen's music.
I'm not deep into the music, but I gotta be honest, I loved Genshin when it came out. Genshin was amazing, bro. And y'all could go ahead and say COVID buff or whatever it may be, but it was the first big game of its kind. It was beautiful. It did an amazing job. It dropped on everything, mobile, PC, consoles. Genshin killed it with what they did. It is what it is. You got to keep things real and, you know, give props to where you need to give props and then shit on things you need to shit on. It's that simple. And Genshin was freaking amazing.
There are other composers there that I also enjoy, but I don't have the connection that some of the people that come onto this channel or the people on Bilibili that were pissed at me, I don't have that emotional connection to Genshin like you guys do. Like, that's your game. That's not my game.
I don't get people that be having this emotional connections with these video games. Like, don't get me wrong. I have games that I love and I have games that I'm passionate about. But if someone walks up to me and says, yo, that game is garbage, I'm going to be like, congratulations. If you say so. Or worse I'll do is, why do you think that? But some people live and die by these games. Like, how much of a closeted, how much of a no grass touching, no ass eating person do you gotta be to just live and die by these games, bro? Like, if someone insults a character from the game, you take it to heart like they just insulted your family member, bro. Like, I don't understand how some of y'all live like that, bro. Like, go touch some grass. Go smoke some grass. Go eat some ass. Go do something, bro. Go do something with your lives so y'all not out here living under your couch, sniffing body pillows and trying to pretend that these waifus are your actual wives, bro. Shit's weird, bro. Like, don't take it to heart like that. That emotional connection is fine. But when you take it to the extreme and you live and die by these games, that if someone insults your game, you take it personally and you get you need to check yourself, balance yourself, hit the gym, do something, bro. You got to get yourself in check.
Last year I played 487 games, guys. I have no allegiance.
487. Homie plays all the games. Holy shit.
Except for maybe Warframe and Guild Wars 2. And even those, I mean, like, I constantly oscillate. Like,
I got no allegiances.
So I don't have this mentality or this tribalism where, like, I only play this or I only play that. Wuthering Waves, I streamed it really intensively for 3 days, 4 days straight, 5 days straight, and I haven't touched it. And now I'm going to play it again on Saturday. Why? Because I want to. Because there's something I want to get out of that.
That's how it is. That's how it should be.
And I want to do an event to get that, or I want to pull for Rocha or whatever. Like, that's that. I don't really operate in the same way that a lot of other people do, where they have one game where they play it all the time. And you and I all know that gacha games have this tendency to make us obsessive over them because we have to get pull currency. and because we have to like try to beat the 50-50, which is
That's that FOMO. The FOMO. Bro, people die over this FOMO, bro. I need to get the character. I need some currency. I'm gonna miss out. Oh my God. People live and die by that, bro. Like,
a shit ass model. So
they be making crackheads out of kids, out of teenagers, and grown folks with these gacha models, bro. That's what I'm saying. Even more of a reason why you should have no allegiance to none of these gacha games. Because at the end of the day, when you ask these companies, none of us are human beings in front of their eyes. We're just wallets and numbers. That's it. They don't care about us. They care about what we can give them. Some companies might care a little bit, but they care about that money a lot more than they care about you, and you best believe that.
I understand that people are upset about that thumbnail, and the thumbnail in question is this one. And I look, I get it. The original concept for this thumbnail was it was actually going to be a mountain, and the mountain was going to be withering waves on top of the, not on top of the mountain, but like near the top of the mountain with other games near it. Okay. And it was still going to be the same. This is the thumbnail in question. It was going to be the same.
You're telling me that because of this thumbnail, they are flaming Homeboy. That is the most normal little thumbnail that I've seen, bro. Just wait until y'all see my thumbnail.
Concept. And instead, we chose to go with this one. And look, I get it. It's inflammatory. Yeah, it's got these two characters essentially drowning in a wave with Carlotta looking in the distance. It's actually a great thumbnail.
It is a great thumbnail. It's a great thumbnail. It did exactly what you wanted it to do, homie. Exactly.
It's pretty well designed. It tells exactly what the original title was, which was Define the Gacha Stereotypes. And you may agree or disagree with that title. And the thing about it is that upset people. But you gotta understand, like, these are fictional, like none of this is real.
No way he just said that Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Wuthering Waves aren't real. There's just no fucking way. See, like, now I understand why people are mad. How dare he say that Hu Tao is not real? Like, who does he think he is, bro? Like, I'm personally attacked right now. How dare he say that Kafka is not an actual wife? Like, what is wrong with him, bro? Nah, bro, he gotta check himself, bro. He gotta show some respect. He can't be out here telling us that our waifus from these gacha games aren't real. What the fuck is that? Bro, we gotta do something against Homeboy because he going crazy with these statements, bro. That's insanity.
None of this is real.
And he said he triples down, bro.
like people are attacking me and attacking my like life.
See, now this is where I have to go off at you dumbasses that want to go off on people like him that are just, he looks like the nicest dude, bro. He looks like the nicest dude that's just talking about his things, giving his opinions, and then there are some dumb fucks in the internet that want to come out and take these statements seriously. How dare he say that these characters aren't real, bro? Oh my God, I love Mona from Genshin Impact. I'm gonna marry her. How dare he? Like, bro, these kids, y'all don't understand how dumb you are. Like, if you're a parent and your kid is acting like this, bro, all I'm saying is you gotta warm up your hands and do a little educating, bro. And if you yourself are a kid and you're acting like this, you gotta check yourself. There are much better things to be doing than fiending over these pixels, bro. Pixels. Give it 4 or 5 years, you're gonna be doing something else, playing something else, and it ain't worth it, bro. On the internet, being this harsh over someone's opinion is ridiculous. Getting in your feelings over someone's opinion and then attacking them, their livelihood, their personal character, and everything to the point where you want to just tear them down. You realize how pathetic and sad of an individual you gotta be to do that? Like, you're just pathetic. It's that simple. So when I look at that, I actually want to step in because I'm built different, bro. Like, I don't take these type of comments, and if people want to come talk shit to me, I don't care, bro. I've been through the trenches. I've been through real shit. So if people want to come at me and talk some shit because I said their favorite character sucks, come on, go ahead and do so, because I don't give a shit. But when I look at people like him that look like such a nice individual, and then they got to get harassed off social media like he did, where he rather deactivate his account because so many people are on him. Someone got to step in and check them. And a lot of content creators, they don't want to shit talk their communities. A lot of companies won't say nothing. And then people like this or smaller creators are just left defenseless with nothing to say while they get shit on.
And my background and who I am as a person saying I'm insincere, that's ridiculous. Look, I mean, there's so much content here that is of a variety. And I continue to try to provide a variety, whether it's Monster Hunter, Wuthering Waves, Sonic, main themes, the video game quizzes. Yeah, there's a couple WuWa that just came out, rhythm games. Yes, look, Honkai Star Rail. Actually loved that theme. You know, Warframe, Pokemon, Balatro, Infinity Nikki, the best games of the year. An interview with Alex Mukala, Path of Exile 2. Look, a whole video about gacha games. I understand.
Hey, yo, homie gotta let that beard grow, because that beard on them thumbnails looks pristine as hell. I'm telling you, let that beard grow, homie. It looks good.
Like, obviously, my most popular video is the Scaramouche battle theme. And then, yeah, also La Signora. And then we can go further down. But look at the variety here. My top most played videos. It's not just Genshin Impact. You know, am I grateful for Genshin? Of course I am. I've never been like, fuck Genshin, it's the worst game ever made.
Listen, he might have not said, fuck Genshin is the worst game ever made, but I'm going to fuck Genshin is the worst game ever made. Fuck y'all Genshin stands. Fuck y'all characters that look like they're made out of Play-Doh. Fuck your mom, your dog, your cat, your uncle, your nephew, your sister, your neighbor, everybody, bro. Anybody that's a hardcore stand for these games, be it Genshin, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, anything, ZZZ, any game that I'm not even bringing up, fuck you too, bro. Be a normal person. Play these games for fun, like a hobby. Other than that, if you're one of these hardcore fans, fuck you too.
But some of you guys are attaching so much of your personhood to a video game, a passive thing that we play to relax.
To relax, bro. To chill. That's why we do this, to chill, bro. That's why we get on these games, to chill, bro. And I feel that not only are the random people and players around the globe responsible for the bullshit and drama and toxicity that goes on when it comes to these games, but in big part is the creators themselves, bro. Every big creator of every single one of these gacha games has to have drama in their stream titles, in their video titles. This game destroyed this game ruined this creator did this creator said that. And every single week, day after day, there's drama. I challenge creators to go one fucking week without starting some shit, without putting drama, nuclear drama, this type of drama in their titles. I get it. Y'all trying to make some money. I mean, here I am trying to make some money by starting some drama, or at least dipping my toes in someone else's drama. But just don't do drama, bro. Don't do drama, and see how much the environment and the atmosphere in the gacha space will change. And within a couple weeks, a couple months, things will start to calm down. Now, don't get me wrong. People will be people. Assholes will be assholes. And people that talk shit will continue to talk shit. That's just the way it is. But at least we can all do our part in trying to change the scenery and landscape of the gacha gaming community. At least that's my personal take on that.
So I understand the upsetness over this thumbnail, that has caused some upsetness, but really, I also think that the upsetness is not actually pointed. I mean, it's pointed towards me because I'm no different than rage baiting drama content creators, because they just like pull everything possible and create drama around it. And they create and they fuel this like sense of like, well, my game is better than this game and this game is better. But I want you to take a step back and consider the fact that what other game, besides maybe the console wars with PlayStation versus Xbox, do we really see like, well, Sonic is better than Pokemon because of this, and that, or, you know, I don't see anybody going, well, Breath of the Wild is better than Genshin Impact.
Well, Power World is better than Pokemon.
Like, I mean, maybe that's a bad comparison. It probably is.
I get where he was coming from, though. I get what he was trying to say, though. Even though there are comparisons in all these, you know, other type of genres of gaming, when it comes to gacha games, it doesn't even look like comparisons. It looks like flat out wars, bro. Friendships ending, creators going at each other's necks where they want to like take breaks or flat out stop making content. People have said the most horrible things about other creators all over a video game.
I think this thumbnail was, admittedly, I've been carrying a lot of anger towards a portion of the Genshin Impact community that have decided to like shit all over me. I get it. This thumbnail definitely pushed the edge of what is apparently appropriate.
Listen, I'll speak for him because he's too nice to say it, and these are not his words. This is not representative of how he feels, thinks, or wants to say to you guys. But if you or your relatives have been talking shit to homeboy over here, fuck all of y'all equally. Simple as that. Fuck y'all. We don't give a shit about y'all. And even though y'all want to go over there and type all you want, I bet y'all wouldn't do nothing if you were face to face with half of us creators. If we said your favorite character in Genshin, Honkai, or WuWa sucks, your game sucks, and everything you stand for in these video games suck. You'll just stand there sucking your thumb, hugging your body pillow, and not doing much.
For my content, because I guess my channel is a safe space. And I get that. I should be more neutral. But also, I made a video not too long ago and I asked people, should I give you my honest opinion? And the answer was yes. And so I've tried to do that. But that's obviously been met with pushback. And what am I going to do? Am I not going to celebrate the fact that I like Wuthering Waves more than Genshin? Because why? Because something is owed? Then I owe something to all of these games too then, guys. These are the most popular videos. Then I owe Kathy Kelly a lot. I owe Ultra Kill a lot. I owe Warframe a lot. I owe World of Warcraft a lot. I owe my buddy Luis a lot. I owe Greg Wanamaker a lot. I owe League of Legends a lot. You know, Baldur's Gate a lot. Well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, like, I'm just a person. So like, I am sorry if my content, it has been a safe space and this thumbnail like triggered you because of all the other bullshit that you see going around. And
he's such a nice guy, bro. He is such a nice dude. He's apologizing. He's saying sorry for a thumbnail if it made you feel bad. Like, bro, I would never. He is a very nice guy.
In that case, yeah, I do feel bad. I like the thumbnail. It really does a good job of articulating how I felt about it. Could we have done it differently? Of course we could have. Of course we could have. But people shit on you for anything. They shit on you if you do a pog face. They shit on you if your face is even in the fucking picture, even though
they gonna shit on me for having my face in this video. I haven't had my face in a video in several months now just because I've been busy moving, putting up new stuff in the house, and I just didn't set up my camera. I set it up today. Today I got time, and they're going to be shitting on me for that. They're going to be shitting on me for anything. They might pick up something from the background of this video and be like, oh, you shitting on me for liking anime and having body pillows. Well, you have some anime figures in the background. It just is what it is.
Though we've looked at the stats doing thumbnail A/B testing, and we know that faces actually bring in more views than a static image. And realistically, this video has done well, but it's nothing crazy. I made $65 off of that video. So we can't even act like this video's has been done just for the sake of money. You know, and people are like, well, you should toughen up and you should do that. Look, I watched my dad die. And something happened.
Hey, yo, my condolences to him for that because I can relate to that. I actually also lost my father in a very tragic and brutal way, and shit changes you. Some people might go down a different route than I did, but it does change you, and you start looking at things a lot differently, bro.
Happens to you when you experience that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like I cry. I cry a lot. I'm a sensitive dude. One has to be sensitive if we're talking about emotion. We're talking about music. So, you know, for those of you that are like, you should just like ignore it. I mean, obviously I don't have a choice. I mean, I guess that's just part of my life and I kind of have to pick and choose. But like, you can't expect me to make emotional videos talking about the ins and outs of what we feel when we talk about music without being emotional. That's absurd. That makes no sense. You know, so I won't apologize for being an emotional person and not being able to like tolerate bullshit. This is bullshit. The quality has not changed. A lot of these videos have been in the works have been in the backlog for months. And I've always sort of treated this superficially. Talking about it from an emotional perspective is not going into the weeds of the technicalities. That is not what this channel is about. This channel is a music appreciation channel. This channel is where we talk about music. We talk about music and how it makes us feel. We talk about how a corner makes us feel, how a section makes us feel. I can't talk about everything because, again, you can't please everybody. So someone might say, hey, you're actually talking too much. On the flip side,
Like me, I know I'm talking too much in this goddamn video. How long we going for? 30 minutes? I've been talking shit for 30 minutes. Oh, hell no. I'm going to dislike my own video. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They might say it's not talking about enough. But I saw someone say that I was insincere or that I am shallow. And I just don't agree with that. And I will put my foot down about that because it's absurd. That's absurd.
Homie was sincere about how he felt regarding some games, and people are telling him he's not sincere because he's not siding with the game they want him to side with. Peak community brain moment. This is big brain moment by the community right there. It makes absolute sense. Brother, you're right. You shouldn't care what they say. They're talking some nonsense. It shouldn't affect you, not because you shouldn't feel or be sensitive about it, but because you're a smart individual from what I'm seeing, and you know that what they're saying makes no sense. It makes 0 sense, so don't let it bother you. That's like if you're walking down the street. The way I treat these gacha games is simple. You're walking down the street, bro, and there's a crackhead talking shit, just yelling at you, cursing you out. Do you care what the crackhead said? Do you care if the crackhead said, yo, mama ho? Do you care if the crackhead said you look like a toe? No, you don't. You just keep on walking, and by the end of the day or a couple minutes later, you don't even remember what the crackhead said. Treat a lot of these people in the gacha space like said crackheads.
I don't know, man. Like, I've been carrying a lot of baggage about the whole Genshin Impact thing, and obviously it sucks to have like a community turn on you because they feel you turned on them. Dude, it's a fucking video game, man. I don't know. I feel bad that you're upset. That sucks. I'm still planning on making Genshin Impact content. Like, yeah. I'm not going to stop doing that.
Do what you got to do, brother.
Why? Because I'm a hypocrite? For what? For saying something bad about a game? What have I really said? What have I really said? I just like, you know, I'm sorry for
his mic is hella
making
crispy.
You feel like this was a safe space and then sort of pulling the rug from under you. But I want to remind you that this is a nothing. This is a nothing.
This is a nothing. That is a nothing. Like it ain't a big deal whatsoever.
And I guess I stepped on a pile of snakes or something and I got bit. Okay, I guess. But like, it's just a nothing. It's a thumbnail. And every person on YouTube, look, every person on YouTube does it. Look, thumbs down, question mark. You know, I'm just sort of tired of having this like back and forth, which is why I deleted X, because I'm tired of it. I open the app every time, and every time it's just bullshit. It's just,
bro, X is a toxic cesspool for people that don't show their face and just want to yap. All these people be talking so much shit, and then their profile picture is a fucking anime character with no pictures of themselves ever to be shown, yet they want to go crazy on you while they hide behind a computer. That's the reason my camera's on today. So y'all can see my face, my reaction as I'm talking to you, how I'm being sincere, and how my face is moving as I'm saying what I need to say, bro. But when you want to be toxic, when you want to be in a cesspool of just shit, go on X, bro. It's simple.
Angry people. And I promised myself I would get off of it, and I just chose to. It's just too much. I'm a sensitive guy. I'm not going to change that. Not for you. Not for anybody. I've not even changed that for people that I'm with, significant others. This is who I am. I don't want you to be upset, but I also want to do things the way I want to do them. Nothing's changing on the channel. I'm still going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I also think about it this way. Every gacha game has a new release every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yep,
I don't want this to be a gacha channel. I don't care if that's what brings in the most views. You know, people talk about selling out and stuff. You know, when I stopped making as many videos for Genshin, I left that sponsorship. I'm not sponsored by Kuro. We tried. They didn't go for it. Like, you know, I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know. I feel bad. It sucks. I don't have an allegiance to any game. I've never had an allegiance to any game. I really am sorry if you felt like this was a safe space and you got your rug pulled out from under you. I mean, I'm not going to jump on everything. It's been 3 years. We're 3 years into this guy, February 11th. I'm just cruising. I'm just trying to always find my footing.
Facts, bro. Aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all? I'm cruising too. My channel got hacked. I lost all my shit. I was doing good. It was the peak per se of my content creating career, right? I was averaging 20 to 40 thousand views, thousand views on my videos, anywhere from 5 on a bad day to 40 on a good day. I was averaging about 250 to 300 viewers on a daily basis. I was doing great. And then my channels got bombed. They got hacked. I lost everything. And now here I am just trying to get my footing once again, just cruising, just trying to find what I like to play, what I have fun playing, what I have fun covering, bringing guys and girls the content that I enjoy on the games that I enjoy. And it's nothing more than that, bro. Just chilling as I'm making the content that I enjoy making.
I don't know. For those of you that this doesn't apply to, like, sorry. I mean, it's just, it's problematic. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully this clarified some things. Like, we're good. We're cruising. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, brother, keep cruising. Keep doing you. And once again, if you guys feel some type of way about what I had to say, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Hit me up on Discord. I'm down to talk whenever you guys are down to talk. But at the end of the day, bro, why are some of y'all so involved with these games, putting so much of yourselves into these games? Let it go. Move on. Play the games. They're just that. Time sinks. Life goes on. People move on. And these games will eventually close down. So that's going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.